So Prince Harry releases Spare. We have the coronation, and we have this like almost implosion of the entire monarchy, the great institution of the UK, and it's like all of a sudden everything is just exposed. What are your thoughts?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
You know, it's like things people can believe in. One of the ways that you get a population to rip itself apart is remove things that people had faith in. So some people may have had faith in the church.
Okay.
And we've seen how, you know, our churches are now architects' offices, which really annoys me. Or you could rip apart things that they might believe in, like people may have been proud of their flag. So you make it that people can't fly the Union flag anymore. That a flag is kind of a racist symbol. I mean, imagine the flack you're going to get for sitting in front of part of the Union flag, just because it happens to be in my house. And then the royal family. Now, for young people, it may have been meaningless anyway. You may be anti-monarchist. But for a large tranche of the population, the royal family was something they were proud of and believed in and believe in, particularly in the time of the Queen Mother and the Queen.
Okay, I'm listening. You have my attention.
And my family were always 3 o'clock on a Christmas day. Everybody has to be in front of the TV to listen to the Queen. That was always a tradition that my grandparents had, and you weren't allowed to speak. That was just how it was. So it was just another thing people could believe in. Wow! And another thing that gets ripped apart. I think Meghan Markle was a very useful way of kind of destroying that. Obviously, in a modern era, what's the relevance?
So when you say useful way,
wait for it.
Are you implying she's some kind of plant?
I don't know that a plant. I just know that she was very, very well trained, both as an actress, even though you may say she's a crap actor. But she was a very useful fool for helping destroy one of the loveliest things, which was the relationship between the two brothers. Meghan Markle, when she went on her first date, this is from my time at Mail Online.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
When I had access to things, Meghan Markle on her first date with Prince Harry wore Princess Diana's perfume, which, if you're like an emotive person that remembers things with smells,
Are you serious?
and remembers safety or security or the smell of home, Meghan Markle smelt like his mother on the first date. So she came along.
Really?
100%.
Why would you do that?
Because Prince Harry was helpless in needing his mother. He's always needed his mother. And it just so happened that instead he got the trailer trash with the same perfume.
Wow.
What I love about, and it's something about a resilience thing and about the post-it notes, is if anybody's seen recent, and you may be an anti-monarchist and you know... more.
How do you feel
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
about the monarchy?
I think I like that people like them. I like the elderly people gathered, like the respect I thought for the Queen's funeral. I found it charming. Wow! And over time, why not allow people who loved the Queen and believed they had a relationship with her in a meaningful way, why not allow them to feel proud and to lie in the street and queue for days? What I love that spine. That's meaning for people. And I accept many people don't agree, but that's okay as well. Stay home. I don't think you need to stand with a sign saying, "Not my king." Just get out of the way for a minute. Like I could get out of the way if I disagreed with something. Let people who need that have it. But what I really love is Kate Middleton.
Oh my God!
People can say, oh, she's just posh and she's just useless and she just doesn't do anything. Look at the way she's rolling it now. Like, if you looked at her for any of the latest outings, she is power. She comes out there all humble. Wow! She holds her hands just so. She has her little legs just so. Stuff I don't have any understanding about, like female stuff, like crazy. But she, inside, I can see in her, she
Are you serious?
is like that to Meghan Markle. Every time she steps out, she's basically doing that, but via, you know, Alexander McQueen and, you know, immaculate everything. I love her for that. Like, powerful woman, her. So that really, I guess I find the positive in things.
So do you think the coronation of the king,
Wait for it.
did that bring a bit of togetherness back with what had happened with the royal family? Do you think the royal family is like any empire, a dying empire?
Here it comes.
Yeah, I think it's Golly, you're a bit tragic, aren't you? Dying moment.
Well, I mean, death is life, isn't it?
Ooh.
We're
Well, now you've gone back to the light. I don't know.
No, but okay, let me I have this theory that everything in the universe is either growing or dying. Nothing is staying the same.
True.
So we're either growing or we're dying. And the British Empire, I mean, you know, look at what it was. Obviously, there's some big downsides to how the empire went and claimed its land from other people. But it was a strong, powerful empire. We had the global reserve currency. Now our pound's worth fuck all. Our monarchy is probably a bit of a global joke.
But I think you can go from naive positivity in your youth to determined positivity in your haggard wisdom test.
In our leather faces.
In our later
Leathered.
days.
Yeah.
So like a determined positivity, which is like, so we're talking about the royal family. Okay, so sure that, you know, the end of times for the royal family is surely coming.
Okay, I'm listening. You have my attention.
They surely can't sustain past another generation. But in this moment, was it an uplift, the coronation?
Yes.
In a particular moment in it that and in Kay Mid and the way she's just like, I like that woman walking up the, what do you call it in a church? I was going to say gangway, the aisle of the church. Walking up the gangway, well, it's not a pirate. With a, you know, just Holland Cooper trousers on. Just, that is a look. So it's a determined positivity, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
It's that we see what's coming, but there is so much positive that I now feel.
Are you serious?
So that, and I think the coronation, the thing I loved about it was that the day that the Queen passed, King Charles became king, and within 12 hours he had to start
That doesn't make sense.
going through English, Scottish, Welsh and Irish parliaments to do whatever the ceremonial thing was, forgive me. But what an amazing thing to have been schooled all your life.
Okay.
That was your purpose. And within 12 hours of losing your mother, you are stood in parliaments reassuring gives me the shivers, reassuring the nation. So you can be anti-monarchist and you can be anti-everything, you can be anti-me, but I very much like the sort of moral courage of that thing.
And what about the Queen? Whether you like the monarchy or not, did you ever hear her complain?
No.
Never. When all the stuff was happening with Prince Andrew,
Oh my God.
and you know Harry, when did she once lose her
Yeah.
aura?
Aura.
Never. Unbreakable woman.
And right at the end, when everyone was gathered, weren't they,
Wait for it.
outside the balcony, and she'd gone in because she was in so much pain, and she couldn't come out. And Charles went in evidently and said, "I really think, Mummy, you should come on." And she made it out there.
Are you serious?
And people didn't know that within, 8 days, she would be dead.
Yeah.
But she knew because she had to battle through. So, yeah, you know, without kind of labouring it for those who are completely over the royal family.
But
Here it comes.
you could be over the royal family but respect the Queen.
And respect
for-
strength.
Yeah, strength.
So strength is what
Yeah.
I respect it with the Queen, and I respect it with what King Charles was able to do at the same time as he lost his mum. And I so respect it with Kate Middleton.
Hey.